Hello, Kaz. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. It's a pleasure, and thank you for your time. My first question is, for sure you think you did the right thing with Enzo Amore, but how does it feel when doing the right thing and you still being portrayed as a bad guy?
Well, I don't see, I don't see myself as a bad guy. I don't know who portrays me as a bad guy, but the guy that walks out there every Monday now, Big Cass, he doesn't think he's a bad guy. I think that my cause is just, and I feel like, I did the right thing, and I feel like anybody that disagrees with me, well, I feel like they're stupid. They should definitely understand the circumstances. They should understand what I've been through. They should understand what it's like to have somebody hold them back and constantly have to cover for somebody and constantly have to help somebody out, and it really affects your career and your progression. So I did the right thing, and I don't think I'm a bad guy. If people want to look at me like I'm a bad guy, well, then that's their agenda. But I'm not a bad guy. I don't portray a bad guy. I portray myself, and I portray a guy that believes in his cause, and I think my cause is right. And look, I believe I'm right, and I'm always going to believe I'm right. So if people want to like it, well, that's fine. If people want to hate it, that's fine too, because I can care less what people think. But that's who I am, and that's who Big Cass is. I feel like, I did what was right for myself. I did what was right for my career, and I did what was right in my mind in terms of morals. So I feel like I'm right in the situation, and moving forward, I'm no bad guy. I'm not a good guy. I'm just a Big Cass, man. I don't betray anything but myself.
Yeah, and having a look at the context that we have in WWE today, we see that Enzo and you're not acting anymore, American Alpha is not acting anymore, and Bodybillions are history. What are your thoughts on three of the best tag teams on NXT history going separate ways on the main roster?
Well, that's just life, man. That's how things go. Eventually everything that's good has to come to an end. Eventually teams separate for individual agendas and individual reasons. So that's how things go, man, and that's how it's always been in WWE. That's how it's always been in sports. That's look at Kyrie Irving right now with LeBron James in Cleveland. That's just how it goes, man. Teams separate, people separate, and people go their own way for whatever reason, and whatever reason they feels right. But look, there's a lot of tag teams in NXT right now that could come up here and fill voids on Monday Night Raw and on Tuesday SmackDown Live. Authors of Pain is the first one that comes to mind. Those guys are big dudes. They're very talented, and they can beat some people senseless. So there's many teams in NXT right now that could come up and fill the void that has been left by the split of some tag teams on Raw and SmackDown.